Hello everybody, Mr. Balian here, back, part 3 I think, and I'm going to make another version of this, and it's going to be a lot faster, simpler, because you guys are much more experienced, so at this point I can apply the following method here. You will see that we can get to this in a few minutes. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to start with a cube, Control A here. I'm going to go into particulars here, and let's just bring this over right now, and notice that it's a perfect cube, right? So we'll go with width. Let's say I'm just going to revise at 1.5, and let's say height maybe 2. And this time I don't need a full 1 depth, so how about I try 0.75? And this is just, I'm playing with it, okay? So here it is. Okay, we're starting. It's the same thing as before, but I'm not working with a cube. Now it's more elongated in the form of a upper torso. Okay, so we'll go with that. Chest right here, the chest area, and the hip all the way down to the legs. We'll just do that. Okay, right off the bat, I'm just going to add a cut, thinking about right where the arm's going to be. Okay, so we'll use a mesh tools, really and simply insert mesh tool right there, and I'll do one for the hip as well. So I'm dividing things up. Okay, so notice here it's not a perfect square there, so the width could have been different. That's okay. So we'll start with it right here, the top for the neck. You notice that the head there was an 8-sided. We are going to get to that. So at this point, let's go to Extrude. Go to Scale Tool. You guys are all familiar with that. And then I'm looking at this, and I'll maybe bring it in. Oops, Command Z. And then I'll just bring it in that way. There it is. It's squared up. Okay, I'm just going to press W and just bring it up a touch. There's that. All right, cool. Face over here for the arm. Hold Shift. Boom, spin around with option obviously, and then I'm going to do the extrude tool one more time. Click on the cube to get into scaling, and I'm scaling this out, and I'm going to press R right now to scale out, meaning that it's going to come out that way. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now I'm looking at this, and maybe I'll square it up a bit more. You can notice that what I'm doing here, guys. See, it's somewhat squared, right? I can go in a bit more or whatever. It's good enough. Okay. Actually, let's just come out a touch. There it is. Okay, so far so good. That didn't take too long, did it? So now I'm going to go to object mode, boom, and I'm going to divide this right down the center, and we're going to get the neck to be 6-sided. Remember I said the end goal is the neck and the arms need to be, and legs 8-sided, which is no big deal. Okay, so edit mesh, insert edge loop again. Where are we? Mesh tools, insert edge loop right out about the center. So somewhere around there. Good enough. Okay, W to get out, or Q, whichever one you want. All good. So here's the cool part about this, okay? Right there, notice before, let me get rid of the grid. Bye-bye. That's our character before, okay? And I just need this area to be further resolved, like the way I did over there. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second here. All right, so we're going to work on the faces here. So for the legs, 1, 2. I better double check in my preferences under modeling, and if I have keep faces together or not. That's good. Extrude, scale it in, boom. That's what we did before. However, okay, that's a kind of a review. I'm going to press W to get out, and I'm going to say Command Z. That's not what I want to do right now. Watch this. This is kind of new territory for you guys. Just going to go to Edge Mode and click once here. Clearly I could have mirrored the second side and instance it. Watch. Whoa. Okay, so this is what happened. If you don't extrude, you have to come back a few times. Okay, cool. There is an extruded. If you don't do anything with extrude and you press extrude, there's a second surface, so you have to be careful. So it's always good to go back. So watch here. So that's good. And boom, boom, nothing else going on. Edge 1 and 2. And then I'm just going to bring it up on an angle. Cool. And you see that? That's not bad, eh? Ooh. So I'm working on the hip now. Alright, so let's go to face again. Boom. And there. And then I'll extrude out. And always on the blue axis. See that? Okay, so now I'm going to change my spacebar, my front view. Okay, so we're going to come over here. And I'm just going to pan across here. And I'm looking at this. Okay, so why don't I go to vertex, bring one, and shift. W to move, and bring this guy down a touch, and I'll come back into perspective view. I'll extrude one more. You'll get why I'm doing this in a second. And spin. It's kind of cool doing this with a stylus, guys. Pretty awesome. Get used to it. Face. Okay, so now I'll extrude one more time. G. Out. Back to panel orthographic front view. Awesome. And now go into vertex mode. Okay. And we'll just work on these. Okay, so here, shift the outside edge. Two edges are to scale. Watch this. Bring it in. That kind of thing. Okay. Then W to bring this guy kind of down. And then R in a bit. Oops, I said R. There we go. Now, I'm noticing I'll go now quickly to perspective view. Okay, spin around. You'll see that it's not a perfect square here. Okay, let me just face. Check it out. Boom, shift, and then let's line that up. That looks better. Okay, so at this point, I'm simply going to extrude out. So look, boom, not even thinking about it out here. And then, of course, I can scale this in a touch, right? Like that. I'm just winging it right now. You know I'm going to come back here and do it properly, but this is just an extension right now. And I'm going to extrude out for the boot. And there it is. Oops, Command Z. If you always Command Z if something doesn't work, and come back again. Okay, so now I'm just going to select the two front faces. Boom, boom. Let's frame that a bit so you guys can see that better. Okay, oops, like that. And let's extrude out, okay? So, there it is. There's that. Now, if I want to retain the edges here, it's always good. Under Mesh Tools, Insert Edge Loop. I need to get out, obviously. And check it out. Right there. So we'll have a nice solid edge for the floor. Okay, eventually this is going to have 8-sided. Right now, you can see it's still 4 here. This polygon there. Press W to get out. Okay, so this maybe took you guys a few minutes to do. It took me. Not going to take you guys too long. So watch face here. Spin around with Option. And hold Shift. Let go of Option, obviously, and extrude. So I'll just extrude out. And you guys know what I'm going to do. And then you can like W, bring this down, and this is when we start using the opacity, the transparency, and follow our model. But this was a quick, oh, look at that. We had a little, the back grew a little bit. So, man, is that a few times? So, it's there. Hold Shift, boom. Anything else lit? Nope. Ooh, look. Nope. Okay, so I can extrude now, and then it goes out and down. Oh, don't do that. W, it's better. Okay, and then down and so on, and we can rotate and do what we need to do. Okay, so object mode, and what I was talking about 8-sided, let's pretend for a minute that this has been done. I'll extrude one more. No, actually, you know what I'll do is I'll just rotate here right now. E, and it's going that way. That's better. Okay, because I know in the model it's not symmetrical right now. Okay, so this is cool. Let's I'm going to leave it like this. What I was talking about, the 8-sidedness is this here, folks. Watch. So notice how it's 4-sided here, right? We also notice that the head here. Press W for a minute. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See that? 8 sides. What I normally do is I come in here and I go to face, boom, shift, 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 delete. And then what I'll do is I'll connect. Ooh, anything else got connected there? Oh, I could see that. Command Z. Let's just spin around here and shift select that out. And then we delete that. So what I'll end up doing is having these the 8 sides there, and the potential 8 sides over here welded together. Okay, so here's an example right now. If I go to Mesh Tools, Insert Edge Loop, right there. So at this point I have 8 sides as well, right? W to get out, go to faces, let's go to face, shift, shift, boom, boom, and then I'll press extrude. You get where I'm going with this. There's my neck, and then R just to scale it a touch. Oops, yeah, ooh, what's going on here? Something else? I knew it. Haha. When things aren't working symmetrically, it means there are additional items selected. So let's look around. Yes, you are selected. Shift select out, and then just extrude. We're good to go. I don't mean to be rushing, guys, but this is what I'm talking about. So far, if you look here, 2, 4, 6. So what you need to do here is insert another insert right there. Look at that. Now it's 8 sides, right? So this one right here, boom. That's nice. So everything is 8-sided now. Kind of cool. And the boots, we don't have to do too much, but well, I don't need that one actually. I'm going to avoid that for now. I'm going to leave it here. This is 8-sided. So watch. Zoom in here. Face. Shift, 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 delete. Okay. And look at that. We got something in there. Not good. Uh-oh. Not sure what's happening here, guys. Oh, I must have extruded the edges. Wow. Scary stuff. Can't have that. Okay. And of course I overdid something. I can always come back. Okay. And I must have extruded it twice. But that's the goal here, okay? I'll leave it with you guys. I think this is okay. Let me just see here. Nope, all good. Okay. So let's just frame that for a second and zoom out a touch. Shift, shift, shift. Let's try extrude one more time. And now I'm just going to delete those faces, and I must have done something wrong here. That shouldn't have happened. Oops. Stay, buddy. Oh, come on. The fun of working with a stylus, or my proficiency. Okay, anything else? Nope. Nope, nothing else. Let's try that again. Awesome. Okay, so there it is. I'll leave it at that. And then I'm going to delete it. Of course, there's going to be faces in there. Oh my goodness, don't do that. Wow, there's some really interesting things going on. Never seen that before. But there's always a solution. Okay, no worries. Okay, we haven't deleted anything by mistake. It's all good. So I can connect the 8 sides here to the head over there. Okay, hope this all makes sense to you guys. This is pretty cool. I'm happy with it. Okay, so watch this. Okay, you guys take care. Class is coming to an end. I'll leave it at that. Balian out. See ya.